According to Bloomberg News, people familiar with the matter disclosed that the Trump administration is debating the scope and effective date of the ban on Chinese social apps WeChat and TikTok, and will announce its decision later this month. These people said that the U.S. Department of Commerce will implement the ban on the grounds of national security and is drafting documents to clarify the specific transactions that will be prohibited between Chinese companies and U.S. companies and when these bans will take effect. A person close to the discussion said that these decisions will be published in the Federal Register around September 20, and the review is conducted in private. It is unclear whether the ban will take effect immediately after it is announced, or whether there will be a transition period to give the company time to comply with the ban. The details of how the WeChat ban on Tencent Holdings Limited will work is crucial to the American company that does business with the Chinese company. Although some U.S. officials have indicated to the business community that their Chinese business will not be affected, Bloomberg reported that there are conflicting opinions among Trump cabinet members, and the final result is uncertain. U.S. companies have been pressing the government to clarify whether they will get a transition period before the ban takes effect, or whether it will take effect immediately on September 20. One of them said that if the administrative department applies restrictions to any Tencent transactions, including its games, the company will have a longer transition period. The person said that if the ban is narrower, the company may get less time or no transition period at all. The person said that in the end, whether to extend the ban outside the United States, the final decision lies with Trump. An official from the Ministry of Commerce stated that the agency does not comment on internal deliberations. One said that the government is considering feedback from companies and aims to formulate clear guidelines to avoid unintended consequences. A member survey conducted by the American Chamber of Commerce in Shanghai on August 26 showed that if the order applies to American companies operating in China and American citizens in China in addition to transactions in the United States, it will hinder the competitiveness of American companies' ability to communicate in China. Among the member companies participating in the survey, nearly half of the companies indicated that their income would decline, and 11.3% of the companies predicted that the decline would exceed 30%. In addition, Trump has instructed TikTok owner ByteDance to spin off its U.S. business by mid-September to avoid being blocked in the U.S. ByteDance is reviewing bids from American companies, including Oracle and Microsoft, the latter of which has already cooperated with Walmart. Any sale must satisfy the Trump administration's national security concerns, including concerns surrounding data collection and privacy. One person said that if TikTok resolves the national security risks outlined in the original executive order, the president can choose not to implement the ban on September 20, which may include the sale of its U.S. business to approved buyers. Home learned that White House trade advisor Peter Navarro reiterated this week that these two applications have national security threats, and said that there will be other applications, and the government will start with them.